emphasize Laos might be the least visited country in Southeast Asia, but it packs a punch when it comes to big attractions. And that is exactly what I have been sharing with you in the last few episodes of my Laos Diaries. In the third and the final episode of our Laos Diaries, we spoke to a few locals who recommended us to take 2-day tours outside of Luang Prabang, where we got to explore the nature as well as the adventurous side of Laos, a country which is simply beautiful. So let's explore. Sabaidi.
Yes.
I want to know from you, what is Laos to you?
I don't know how to explain, but I will let you know as I can. Most people in the world, they don't know where is Laos, what is Luang Prabang. It's not very big country. It's very small country. And Luang Prabang is very small city. In Luang Prabang, we have a lot of things. It's very important from long time ago before, like Kuang Waterfall. Kuang is the name of deer. Si is the name of nun. That's right. Deer and nun, they stay together at that waterfall.
We've reached the Kuang waterfall and now we are going to take the ticket. So ticket per person is 20,000 kip. So let's go. It's a multi-tiered waterfall with 3 small waterfalls and then big waterfall. It's not just the waterfalls that you can look at. There's even a bear rescue center where they keep the rescued bears which have been misused for the stomach bile, which is used in Chinese medicines. So they bring those bears here and they take care of them. And then there are multiple waterfall viewing. There are picnic areas, there's a restaurant, there's even swimming holes in which you can swim. And there are walking trails to water source and cave and trekking trails. Trekking you can only do in the dry season because otherwise the river gets too broad and it becomes very dangerous to navigate through the river. We are lucky to be here in the dry season, so let's go. जिस जगह पे मैं इस वक्त हूँ ना उस जगह पे हार्डली कोई आता है और आपको वो देख के पता चल सकता है बिकॉज राइट नाउ देयर इज नोबडी आउट हियर एक्सेप्ट मी एंड स्वप्निल एंड आवर डियर बोटमैन. So this is actually source of the Kuang waterfall and it falls in multi-tiers and you have to hike up 10 to 15 minutes which is a vertical hike from the higher waterfall, and when you reach this point which is the viewpoint you need to take a boat which takes around 15 minutes to and fro, cost around 20 kip per person to come here. But this is the source of the Kuang river. You can't even imagine that this small water outlet, it transforms into gigantic waterfalls. A lot of people don't come here and go to the source because they feel it too overpriced or maybe the hike is little too much for them. It's very calm, very serene here. The only thing that you hear here is the sound of the water and the silence of the forest.
Yeah. So I put one in the cooler, and then I forgot to pick the other. I was going to bring another two cases.
Like the caves where we are right now?
Yeah, exactly. So we're in Paku Caves, which is
Paku
25
Cave.
Paku Caves,
Paku Caves,
which is 25 kilometers north of Luang Prabang. The caves are from the 16th century. Most of the Buddhas are from the 18th, 19th century. You'll see very new ones, very old ones. You'll be able to tell straight away because some of them will be black and some of them will be like shining gold.
Okay.
Each Buddha will have his hands in a different way, and it's for different kind of things. There's a sign downstairs that explains all that.
How many Buddhas are there?
No one's completely sure, but like thousands.
Thousands of Buddhas. So, and how long is this cave?
Not very long. It's around 50 meters.
Oh, okay.
So not too far.
Not too
but you've got to go around with like a flashlight or anything because it's so dark.
We're right now in the whiskey village. Besides whiskey, the village is famous for handlooms. These are all done in the typical Laotian style, and these are all hand woven. So you can buy a shawl, you can buy a scarf, you can buy a stole, whatever you like. There are different stuff, in various colors, fancy. Like this one has got something shiny material in it. So So this brings us to the end of my Laos diary, and before I end and bid you goodbye, let me share with you the final impressions that I had from Laos. First thing, you really don't have to give up your own uniqueness to stay relevant in today's time. You can be small, beautiful, yet unique. Number two, which I liked about Luang Prabang and Laos, is that whatever is natural and fresh is any day better than processed thing. Whether it was the food, whether it was the culture, everything which is natural and fresh is beautiful. Third thing which I liked about Luang Prabang and Laos is that you don't have to raise your voice to make a point. What matters is what you say and how firm you are on that belief. Other thing which I really liked about Laos is that being expensive doesn't necessarily mean that it's beautiful also. Beauty comes from what you have to offer. It's the culture, it's the people, it's the food that makes a place beautiful. And fifth point, which I really loved about Laos, is that it's extremely safe. Whether it is strolling around midnight, or it is early morning, or it is anytime safe. Safety is something which is very unique to Laos. You can feel absolutely safe. And just to add to that point, Laos is one of the safest countries in the whole of Asia, after the COVID-19 outbreak happened, there have been just 19 cases with 0 deaths. So yeah, it is a place that you must explore. So these were my 5 points or 5 observations which I had about Laos, and I highly recommend you to visit Laos. So see you in Laos soon. Take care. Keep traveling, seeing and writing.